So consider the following scenario. Sarah, a dissatisfied former employee from ABC company, publishes on social media accusing the company of participating in fraudulent activity. Sarah claims in her article that ABC company intentionally mistreats its staff and offers low quality items to customers. She goes on today that administration of the business is dishonest and unethical. Defamation, more precisely lying, as what that lawsuit include because the fraudulent claims were written down and posted on an open forum. When untrue claims are spread to a third party, damaging the reputation of the person or organization, this is known as defamation. In this instance, Sarah's charges of corruption, abuse of worker, and fraudulent activity harm ABC company's brand by presenting it in an unfavorable and unlawful manner. Furthermore, negligence or actual intent in making the false claim is required defamation. The defamation case is stated if Sarah intentionally made false allegation or behaved carelessly with regard of the truth.
John is a sales representative who often falsifies sales reports to reach goals. He keeps manipulating data despite warnings, jeopardizing the honesty and reliability of the business. Clients and co workers will no longer trust him because of his activities, which also violate business regulations and ethical standards. Not only that, but his actions harm client relationships and the team spirit. In this case, termination with cause makes sense for several reasons. First of all, John's actions show a clear disrespect for laws and regulations by explicitly violating companies' rules and ethical principles. Second, because of the way his actions undermine the accuracy of financial reporting, the company's financial health and reputation are seriously compromised. Furthermore, John continues to act inappropriately after being warned, showing the lack of willingness to change his ways. Termination with reason protects the company's integrity and promotes accountable culture, upholding the company's standards and acting as prevention to similar misconduct among other workers.
A worker John performed poorly regularly, even with sufficient guidance and training. He often misses deadlines, turn in poor quality work, and act rudely toward co-workers. John refuses to change his behavior, even if after being warned repeatedly and given opportunity to do better. In this case, termination without reason is justified because John's consistent poor performance has a negative impact on both the team's output and business standing. There hasn't been any progress despite attempts to resolve the problem. Secondly, John's negative attitude has the potential to enter the workplace, harming morale and maybe causing disputes among co-workers. Also, if an employee agrees with the employment rules and regulations, they may terminate an employee without cause in many jurisdictions, which enables them to fire workers whose behavior or performance is harmful to the business without having to give a reason. In this case, firing someone without cause is ultimately required to preserve workplace harmony, productivity, and business standards.
An employer can offer flexible work schedules to accommodate a disabled worker. For example, the company should let the worker modify their work schedule if they have a health issue that requires regular trips to the doctor. The arrangement shows how dedicated the employer is to taking care of the worker's requirements without sacrificing output. In order to provide its accommodation, the employer may set up a flexible schedule that allows staff members to change their hours as needed. In order to facilitate medical appointments without interfering with the workflow, they might also provide remote work possibilities. By doing this, the company guarantees that the worker may take care of their health and do their duties. This accommodation is crucial because it encourages diversity and supports the workers' well being. In the end, it raises morale and productivity by creating a supportive and encouraging work environment for employees. It also assists the company in meeting its legal requirements under the disability discrimination law.
A programmable coffee maker is an everyday product in my house. Three categories of intellectual property are included in this product. Patent. Patent may be used to safeguard the technology behind the programmable capabilities, which include scheduling brew times and modifying brewing settings. The coffee maker's innovative features are protected by several patents, which forbid unauthorized copying.
Trademark. Trademarks safeguard the coffee maker's brand, name, and logo. This keeps the company's identity unique in the marketplace and stops competitors from confusing customers with confusing brands. Copyright. Copyright laws may apply to the user interface design, which includes the arrangement of the control panel and the digital display. This keeps the coffee maker's interface unique in the marketplace by preventing other people from duplicating its visual elements.
The marketing organization has the main obligation to enter a contract with the social media influencers to promote our top traits. The marketing company's responsibility and scope of work are usually specified in the agency agreement. In this case, the marketing firm operates as our agent. Thus, any agreements they sign up or on behalf must stay within the parameters of the agency contract. As a result, the marketing firm must carry out the conditions of the influencer's contract with the social media, and they guarantee that the influencer's promotion is consistent with our goals and brand.
The conditions specified in the agency contract will determine whether the company has to abide by the agreement. If the agreement requires the business to follow the instructions, the business might not have to honor the agreement for advertising on X. On the other hand, even if the contract gives the marketing firm leeway over advertising choices, the corporation may still be required to abide by it. Determining responsibilities in such situations requires a clear division of the responsibility and directions in the contract.